So you may have an older iPhone and you may want to go ahead and find ways to actually speed it up. Now, a couple of things that I've done in the past, I've actually been able to help it overall, but I will tell you, if you have a very old iPhone, like an iPhone 6s, an iPhone 6 or 5s, or even an iPhone 7, it's pretty much going to be slow or slower no matter what you do, unless you jailbreak your device and add the gestures, design, extension, the tweak, or you add that, no slow animations tweak. There's really not too many crazy things you can do, but some things that I've typically done actually did help it out for the most part. The very first thing recently is with limiting the amount of widgets that you have on your specific iPhone home screen. So it's not a crazy big battery sucker or performance sucker, but every single little widget that you have on any of your home screens does take up a little tiny bit of performance that, could be used for something else. So if you have to go ahead and click out of an application and you want to go into your home screen, well, it is going to be a little bit of a more loading time if you're going to have to use a bunch of different applications in the background, including those widgets. So that's a pretty big thing I would recommend using right there. Another big thing that I've seen actually really affect my iPhone and just the stability overall is the amount of storage that I have left on my iPhone. So what I would recommend you to do is to actually go ahead and clean out your iPhone, clean out any unused apps, any photos that you don't need anymore, any type of things, any downloaded updates or anything. You want to go ahead and actually do your best to pretty much clear out as much storage as possible, because in my experience, that is pretty much the fastest way to fix this specific issue. If you just go ahead and clean out as much storage as possible, well, that's pretty much the main thing you can do, in my opinion, to actually fix this type of issue. So that pretty much covers it up there. Now, there's another thing that I'd recommend you to do, and that's actually to update your iPhone iOS version. So if you're on a supported version of software, things like the 6S, SE, 7, 8s, 10s, you want to go ahead and update to the most recent version of software that's as stable as it can get. So if you're on iOS 12 right now, that may not be the most stable, fastest version. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. So if you want to go and update to iOS 15, I would say, kind of be hesitant about it right now. But if you want to go to iOS 14, you still have the ability to do so. So I would highly recommend you to update your software. It's not every time it'll go ahead and fix it, but sometimes it can be a little bit of a better experience for sure. So that's another big thing you can do. Another interesting thing that I've seen time and time again to actually fix this type of issue is to actually limit the amount of apps that are using your background app refresh. So what is this? Well, if you have apps like, like Clash of Clans or some games here and there that you don't even care about if you get notifications for, well, you may want to go ahead and turn on background app refresh and pretty much limit the amount of apps that are actually using your background, background data basically. So you want to make your way over to your settings. You want to click on your general settings, and then you want to click on background app refresh, and you want to go ahead and basically turn off any of those applications that you really don't care to be notified from. In my experience, that's another big thing you can do, and I used to do it on my older phones, even on my Android phones, and that was a big thing that pretty much fixed it for me. Now, ultimately, another big thing you can do is to pretty much reset your iPhone, so you can factory reset it, delete everything off of it, put everything back on, and I've heard stories that will actually speed up your iPhone as well. So overall, and to kind of sum up this video, if you have an older iPhone, speeding it up is extremely easy. All you have to do is do things like turn off and on your phone. You can uninstall a bunch of different data in the background, applications, updates, files, in order to actually clear up some storage in the background. You may want to update your iPhone. That's another big thing you can do. And you may want to limit the amount of apps in your background app refresh as well. So those are a couple ways to do it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.